On Afghanistan. The universe is a generous space. It allows for all kinds of mistakes to become victories, and all types of successes to end in disasters. The understood element here is time, how it flows without meaning down the conveyor belt, as we try desperately to inspect the contents that roll by. Sometimes a box falls off that's too hard to lift, and those are the ones that haunt you, because it's either us or them. Either the box is there when we stop to die, or we ignore the assembly and give it the effort to lift it back up on the line. And it happens on the level individual and national. Afghanistan has sat on the shop floor so long no one bothers to touch it. The packing slip is taped to the box, but no one's coming back to return it. A war I didn't start, a war that isn't mine. That's how it seems when you've spent 11 years pretending your country doesn't bleed. As youths in this culture, we were forced to adopt irony to protect us from the real. It's so tiring to practice constant insincerity, but I'm trying my best to avoid it. I was 17 in 2001 when the war in Afghanistan began. That Sunday in October, I volunteered at the nursing home. Now well-worn surroundings I was just starting to learn. The big TV at the end of the rec room, novel back then in its size, showed tanks storming through deserts in a show of control and composure. The image was too enormous for my teenage mind, and I went back to the room where they were playing bingo. In 2004, I pleasured in the theory of anarchy and excused myself from presidential fights, ignoring the down-ticket confusion and enjoying my right not to care in a state deep blue and decided. The wars were a cancer, and I was too young to abide it. 2008 brought the first chance in my life to dream as a citizen. It felt good to be reminded of the enduring promise this nation has kept with itself for self-improvement. Yet even in those days, when Iraq was promised closure, Afghanistan endured, the logic of justice too strong by comparison. Bad is bad, until that bad is paired with something worse. Now in 2012, we await the ending with closed eyes and tattered trust, ignoring the news as best we can, and praying to leave with our dignity intact. The box remains a hulking distraction. The bloodstains soak the wood from within. The only way to lift it is with reality and humility. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. 300 million single fingers lifting all at once, back on the belt as we wave it goodbye. The sun-bleached silhouette it left on the shop wall will not be leaving soon. So frame the impression as a lasting memorial to let us remember while relieving our minds.